Hello, and to whom this may concern. I did it again. I'm sculling water when I've got a princess coffee right here. What am I doing? Um. Ah, yes. The extra flavors afforded by an unwashed mug. The good stuff. So, guess what today is? Suddenly, Venba. Or a broken Elgato. Let's fix it. Deactivate. Activate. Hey. We're there. Venba. That's right, the Venba, one of the games that is currently nominated at the Game Awards in the Independent and Games for Impact categories. Heard it's quite a short experience, so might be a bit of a shorter stream, but okay. I'm excited. I'm good to go. From what I believe, it has to do with the familial heritage of Indian cooking. Daughters, mothers, grandmothers, they pass down traditional Indian cooking recipes and practices. So the food, the cooking itself forms a kind of familial bond thing across generations. I believe that's what people hold this game in such high regard for. So I should have themed today. Maybe worn something traditionally Indian? Or is that appropriation? I don't know. I'm not huge on Indian food. I do like it, but I haven't had any in ages because the last time I had an Indian, it made my butthole spicy. Yeah, that it did. But I love butter chicken. I've said this many times. Butter chicken is one of the greatest things ever invented. Don't care what anyone says. It's delish. It's one of my favorite things to do to get in frozen dinner packs that you microwave. Those cheap frozen dinners do pretty good butter chicken somehow. Maybe it's just impossible to fuck up a butter chicken. And let's see what the HUD looks like so I know where to put my screen. Maybe we should go on the bottom today. Let's see. I'm in the middle? What the fuck? Well, good enough. There we're at. Let's orient myself. My headphones are broken, kinda. The one earpiece is snapped at the plastic. I don't know how that was so weak. But it still works. Just gotta wear it very carefully. Okay. Benbantu. Benba? Benba. Cook delicious South Indian food and experience the journey of an immigrant family. Oh, they're an immigrant family. Hang on. Plays an Indian mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. That is very specific. You know that a story is somewhat autobiographical when it's very specific to location and year. Cook various dishes, restore lost recipes, branch conversations, story of family love, loss, and more. Family love and loss is already quite a few things. I'm curious what the more is. Maybe it's a journey for buried treasure. The recipe book is damaged when you move to Canada. Oh, so that's the gameplay aspect. You have a damaged recipe book, and it holds the history of your families and peoples. You need to recover it. Okay. Got it. Do people like Venba? Of course they do. 5 stars. Cutest little cooking game with emotional story. Beautiful, wish there was more. Gorgeous interactive story. 5 stars around the board. Oh my god, everyone's giving it 5 stars. Accurate, authentic, relatable. Made me hungry. I'm gonna need some butter chicken after this. Heartfelt. Great writing. Beautiful. Heartfelt and delicious. Poignant cultural story. Short and sweet. No one's given it any less than 5. Okay, here we go. 5 stars. I want more. Nice, relaxing game. 4 stars, short but good. 3 stars, good story but very short. So the only time anyone docked it points is when they got issues with the length of the story. Which I did hear it's like, it'll take you no more than 2 hours, if that. Which is fair. Let's see what Steam says. See, Steam's always good for a laugh. I'm half Tamil and moved countries. Playing this game made me ugly cry and want to call home. Ah. Loaded with nostalgia. Makes the food featured in this game. I could smell everything, every step of the recipe. Please buy the game to support the creators. I'm playing on a Game Pass. I'm sorry. Let her cook. 10 out of 10. Memes. This game made me want to call my mom. 10 out of 10. Feels. More story-led than cooking than I was expected, but sweet and heartfelt. Very accessible. Nice experience and narrative. Warning, it may make you hungry. I knew it. Have I had enough dinner? I'm not sure. Has a good meaning to it. Short and sweet. Beautiful and heartfelt. Beautiful. Cooked something in game which tried to help, still failed, but at least I can say I was in it for the story. 9 out of 10. I'm guessing he docked at 1 point for the fact that he couldn't cook the meal. Wish it was longer. I cried. Hit really close to home. So I'm guessing if you're of Indian descent with family back overseas, this is something that is going to pull the heartstrings. I'm curious to see, as myself having no emotional connection to it, if it'll still have any effect. I love Indian food. Big smiley face. Too pricey. There's another... See, all the complaints are just for the length of the game. Anytime someone has anything bad to say, it's just length-based. Which is fair. Some people care about that stuff. Not me personally, but to each his own. Okay. Let me see if I can get these headphones on without breaking them. Okay. Come on, headphones. God. Okay. That's... Oh, God. Come on. We good, headphones? Please hold together. I want to hear the sounds of the sizzling and bubbling cooking. That's half the experience. That stuff. And the... That's all the sounds that Indian cooking makes. Okay. Venba. But please, it's easy to play with mouse and keyboard. I hate having to always sign contracts before I could play anything. Never have to do this on the console. Syncing data. Syncing. Syncing. Launching game. In 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's counting up. Yes. Visai. Probably an Indian developer. I should have actually looked up if it's a full dev team or if it's just like one person that made this. A lot of small games are sometimes made by single developers. Venba. Venba. Oh, my mouse cursor is fucking massive. It's a whole ass hand that I can caress things with. Give it to the curve of the A there, yeah. Get that A nice and capitalized. You like that A? Gonna capitalize for me? Shh. Let Daddy work. Yeah. Oh. Options. Hey. There is some awesome animation in this. Camera bob, drill vibration, master, music, okay. Play. The feeling visually this is going to be incredibly smooth. I cannot read this. Is this Sanskrit? Think well before you dare and never ruminate once in action. Is that cooking advice? Because that's kind of deep and is slightly intimidating me. I should probably posture. Papa, why have you woken me? Oh, there's no voice acting? Come on now. The game. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. Past 12. How are you feeling? Nauseous now that I've seen your face. Just like yesterday. Ah. I'll call your school and say you cannot come today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There is some leftover idli. Butter and garlic chutney. Garlic chutney. I can steam some idlis. Every time I see the word idlis, I want to say iblis. Iblis just sounds like a word that would be a thing. I do not know if I can figure all that out. I am a man. I am very useless. Look, I built this shelf back here and none of the nails are in properly. I am quite pathetic. Idlis is very easy, you stupid man. It'll take me too long, Venba. Do not worry. Oh, she's Venba. So I thought it was gonna be the little kid. I'm the mum. Okay, cool. Also, Venba sounds like a cash app. I'm gonna call you PayPal. This is young PayPal. Mother to a son. Daughter to a mother. I could survive on the coffee machine. You stupid man. Why did I ever give you my puss? Fine, I'll make it. No. Fucking, don't be a simp to your husband. Just say, okay, let him have fucking coffee. No, it's okay. That's not what I meant. PayPal, it's fine, really. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. I walk away. You do not need to see my face anymore. I will come back later and fix this shelf. Someone's going to get snagged on one of these nails. It's a very fluffy blanket. I can see the fluffs. The fluffs have been animated. It's me staring at my own name floating in space. Let's get this done fast. I do not care about quality because this man is pathetic. Should I try my mother's recipe? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. My mother's soft idlis. I want to squeeze and touch and knead it like dough. Mama. I want to squeeze you. Why did this get so erotic? She looks very tired. She's just tired of that man's shit. She listens to music while she cooks. Oh, wow. She's fucking fast, dude. Okay, cool. It's, not so much traditional, but like modern, hip Indian music. Just the recipe book. Tools: an idli plate, towel, cooker, water, batter, holes to let steam through. The holes... These have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to something or it will leak. Wait. I've not made idli with these kinds of plates before. Only difference for mine seems to be the holes in the plates. That's what keeps the idli so soft. The steam is allowed to dissipate through the holes. Recipe calls for towels, but I'm not sure why. Hold up a sec. So we have to figure this recipe out despite the fact that we're missing chunks of this page. Arrange the plates so steam can cook batter properly. Holes have to line up with the batter sections as you layer them up. Can I turn the page? Oh. Is this... Can I not turn the page? Are all the other pages destroyed? Oh no. Let's see. About idlis. How's it made? Idlis are a breakfast staple. They ask so little of you, but they give you so much. Grind rice, some fermented lentils, cloudy batter, steam to make soft, fluffy cake. Anyone can make so easy, except for my husband, I guess, because he is fail. Cannot even make shelf. I should trade him in for a real man. Never made it with my mother's cooker. This might be a challenge. Interesting. Wait. How's it served? Idlis is versatile. It is all about what you eat it with. Chili powder, some sesame oil. Of course, staples like sambar and coconut chutney are good too. Eating it with some leftover chicken gravy is my favorite. I don't have chicken gravy. Back one? What? Oh! How do I go back one? I don't think you can. Not sure how to do this. Hint. This is hard. Ah! So what happens if I... put the towel on each idli plate before I put the batter on? Alignment of the plates matter. I already figured that out from the recipe. I should make sure each plate's batter slot is directly above the steam hose. Got it. Alright. Idli plate, towel, batter, something up here. That's the lid. Water. You gotta start simple. So I have to put a towel like that, right? Idli batter. Oh, cool. Does all 4 in 1. Nice. So now I put that in the water, yeah? What's this? Oh! Like that? More. Towel. Batter. Cool. Hold up. Okay. Oh, there's only 3. Okay. Bam. So do I... lid? See how it turns out. Do I actually have to know when to take it out? This should be long enough. Okay, she knows. Thanks, lady. God damn it, I got cables all over this damn fucking disc. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. He's done? My husband better be thankful. I better get that good dick. Complete 1 recipe without messing up. Yay! I am the idlis master. Successfully made the idlis. Put chutney. I don't recall using chutney. Wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard. If you'd like to cover the idlis with your own facial hair, go ahead. I'm not eating that. Look at my hair. So fucking frazzled. This poor woman. The plight of the housewife. What else could I do? My husband cannot figure out idlis. Or how to make shelf, you fuckhead. Go to sleep. Puts her in a chokehold. I am sick and exhausted of your shit. You didn't have to cook. I smack you now. I smack you in the face. Pavalan. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice. I don't think he's a good husband. You're not letting me starve. I know I'm not. I just made you idlis, you fuckface. What will I do for lunch? Yeah, let's be more selfish. I would still have to cook, as exhausted and sick as I am. Hint, hint, you could have made me breakfast. You selfish man. Is it so hard for you to cook, even on days like this? You are right, I'm sorry. It's a very crisp and trim beard, though. His manscaping's on point. Tickets are expensive, but we can manage it. Do you think we should go? Where are we going? Disneyland? Fuck yeah, let's go to Disney. Oh no, wait, they moved to Canada. There ain't no Disneyland in Canada, as far as I know. You can go to the ice hockey. Unless the school gives you more shifts or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough stay in Canada. So I'm a school teacher and he's a 9-to-5 office dude. Mr. Boring. He doesn't even know how to make idlis. My mother was right about you. I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I could teach at my old job. There's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office. What's wrong with... Wait, why am I going to the doctor? Okay, I do look a little fucked up. I got bagged under my eyes and my hair is unkempt. I will walk you. You might have COVID. Indian COVID. Canadian COVID. One of the two. Maybe both. And now the COVID is in the idlis. Anyone who eats these idlis rice balls is going to get the COVID. I'm so sick of seeing the shelf with the shitty nails sticking out of it. I love framing that in shots. Oh, she still does the little dot thing on the head. She's in touch with her heritage. And we're making more idlis. Except this time I don't have to do it. Venba, are you home? Hopefully you're not making idlis again. I'm so sick of idlis. They are just rice cakes. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What's with you? Your hair is not unkempt. Is the COVID gone? You must eat first. Did you poison those? Because he's a shitty husband. Gonna collect on the life insurance. I understand. The shelf that he built is really bad. What has gotten into you? Eat the poison one, please. Do not have enough for every cake. Only this one. Looks like she's caressing his nipple through his shirt. Oh, pregnant. That was her cute way of letting him know. So I guess despite the shitty shelf, we still let him hit. Since we're having a baby. There's a chance at a very different life. It's only going to get more expensive. We're barely scraping by it as is. And now you want to have baby? We should probably talk about abortion. We are in the Americas now. I mean Canada anyway. What if parents resent us for that when they grow up? Oh, the kids. Moving back to India is the best option. Then they should resent us for not taking away this opportunity. I don't think kids care. If kids grow up in Canada, then all they know is that they're Canadian. They don't miss things they never knew. Why aren't you saying anything? I was asleep, actually. You woke me up. I have no idea what you said. Are you not worried? I feel very calm for some reason. Anyway, I have the abortion appointment set up for tomorrow. It's okay. We will be fine. We do not need the kid. This fine then. I guess he's still legal. Oh wait, no, this is the 1980s. Was it legal or illegal still? Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. 1994. Okay, we've left the 80s. I'm guessing baby is here now. Yep. We're going to be doing time skips, and I guess that wall with the pictures is the hint as to where the family's at. My name is Pavalan, sir. Kavin? Is Kavin the child? We should have named the child PayPal to match with the mum's name of Venba. Have you seen your son, PayPal? Where is he? Is he hiding behind this disgusting mask on the wall? Why do we have this? This looks African, not Indian. Nice moustache, though. Sir, I have managed transport of 100 units of inventory per day. Pardon me. He's doing work. I don't care what he's doing. PayPal, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape, Mama. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No. Can I see the child? I don't know if he's a splitting image of his mum or his dad. Oh, there he is. He's wearing a tea towel for a cape. So he's a loser. This has become routine. Chasing PayPal around the house while he wears my tea towel. We should have had that abortion. Is he justifying his job on the phone with his boss? What is happening here? Sir, you cannot take me on a probation period, maybe? I am driven, self-started, and quick learner, sir. Ah, it's a phone interview. We shouldn't be running around the house yelling during his phone interview. It's not a good look. Speak unto me, El Cavern. I cannot even understand what you are saying. Oh, so English is our second language, but the son grew up here, so his first language is English. Slight separation between family and child. I understand, sir. Good boy. Okay, thank you. He did not get that job. Thank you for considering me. Nope, he didn't get it. He's just being polite. Guess what? I successfully convinced your son to wear a t-shirt. I have achieved much today. Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. Time for what to go? Okay, that's a bit vague. We'll go for the first one. Which is a bit It's a bit snarky. It's a bit sassy. But that's fine. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. You were paid in candy. I've only worked as a writer back home. I do not see myself getting a job. Not with my English. I spend half of these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with PayPal here. Why is his eyes like that? What is with this family? The dad's eyes are little dots. Like some soulless creature. The mum's eyes are traditional, like, cartoon cat eyes. And the kid is, like, half black, half white. Like a black and white, like a monochrome Pokeball. I don't think this is his kid. I think Mama hooked up with someone with similar eyes to her. You do not get job? We can watch Batman together, Papa. We need money, kid. Your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What is wrong with this? Your name is PayPal. It will always be PayPal. But Papa, it's only one letter different. Oh, names tell stories. That sounds like a thing a mum would say. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name. Does anyone want any idlis? So far, all we've done so far in this game is make idlis. I do not want any idlis. I am PayPal. I want to be Kevin. He is brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. He is named after an app, after all. He aced his English quiz, yay. I was good at English. Nothing that special. We should celebrate Dekana. What do you want to eat? Please say idlis. It's all we know how to make. In 5 years. Can we order pizza, Mama? Speak in Tamil. Also, wait. Is the color of the box denoting whether they're speaking Tamil or English? Because obviously they can only show it in English, otherwise I wouldn't be able to read it. How about something better? Well, there ain't anything better than pizza, so that's not gonna work. Let's make something at home so there's gameplay. You want some parota? It's meat made of parrot. Yes, we take your pet parrot from your room, we break its little neck, and I cook it in the rice. Would you like this, PayPal? Caridoso? What does caridoso mean? I'm tired of Indian food. I am PayPal, I want pizza. I will get my own pizza using Cash App. He's such a little American little shit. PayPal, have you ever had putu? Putu sounds like slang for a vagina. No, I am 9. I cannot have the putu. I have only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun. Reminds me of Rocket. Rocket? A lot of steam comes off when you make it, like a rocket launching. Ooh, it's a SpaceX rice cake. Yes, but you know what? Let's order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get nice cardboard box. This is reverse psychology, and it's about to work. You are a fool, PayPal. Will it really look like a rocket? No, I mean yes. You want to see? If I cook it correctly. Whoa! The whole family just teleported into the kitchen. We're gonna cook as a family? That's cute. I have not made this before, but there is a recipe in that fucked up book that's gonna be missing chunks of the page. Oh, you need to make the flour first, da. Yeah, I think the purple text boxes denote speaking in Indian, and the pink ones are speaking in English. First we need Indian hip-hop music. Yeah, yeah. Blender, rice, some kind of tray. Putu flour. Ingredients, 500 grams rice, water. Yeah, but how much water? You can't just say water, or I'm gonna drown the shit. Blend 500 grams rice. Separate fine rice from chunks. chunks. Something. Okay, that part's fucked up. Combine 500 grains of fine rice with water. So we get the chunks out. We got to do something to the chunks that is question mark, and then combine them with water. Interesting. This is not the full recipe. I think this is just page 1 because we're just making the flour right now. Let's see. Venba, I am no expert, but usually we toast the flour before we make it, no? Yes, it's important to toast it, especially if you're going to store the flour for later. But we're using it right away, so it's a cut to skip. You can probably learn a lot about actual cooking from this. This is hard. I could use this hint. I should blend the rice alone and use the sieve to separate the chunks of fine rice. Since I need to add all the rice, we need to find a way to use the rice chunks too. We could blend the chunks of rice and sieve them again. So that's the part we're missing. We have a sieve, water, there's the soaked rice, there's the blender. Okay. So the rice is already soaked apparently. Blend. I've never heard of blending rice before. Blended rice. So then we go sieve. I should check the sieve over the towel to catch everything. Ah. Lalaba, 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 lalaba. Good shaking, good shaking. I don't know when we're done. I'm guessing the fact that there's no more sound effects means we're done. So now we put the rice clumps in here. Keep blending. Cool. No rice left behind in this house. For real though, I fucking love rice. Asian families are lucky. They eat shitloads of rice. More? God damn. Okay, cool. How long is this gonna go for? We're getting a lot of rice powder out of this blend. Cool. Guessing that's about it. So we now put this into water. Perfect. Why does this feel like flour even though there is so much water? We have to mix the water and the flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like wet sand. Don't you backseat drive me, my man. You do not even know how to build shelf. I will never let you forget this. When will we get to the rocket, Mama? This kid is pissing me off. This is why I don't want kids. Now what? Oh, half of this, well, 1/4 of this page is wrecked. Flour and coconut. Base of water, 3 tablespoons of something to 4 tablespoons of something else. Coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Oh, so the dark areas are coconut. So we got coconut, 2 layers rice, coconut, 2 layers rice, coconut. Assemble the parts so the water steams and cooks what is above. The tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And in what order? Coconut could crumble easily. Okay. Other garnishes. We're garnishing with the coconut, but really you can stuff anything in between. How about cookie bits? Can we crush some Biscoff Lotus and like put that in between the rice? We should put mincemeat in the middle, my favorite. This is for the child, not for you. I like the kid's idea of cheese though. You could, but you shouldn't. Ah. So coconut is garnished. It must be the small amount with 3 spoons. The recipe says we should put the coconut layers as far away as possible. Middle and top. Okay, yeah, I get that part. So there's water, coconut. There's our flour that we made, putu. So putu is rice that's been blended down into a fine powder. Lid, kettle, mold. All right. Coconut. Yes. We need putu. Another putu. Coconut. Putu. Putu. And coconut. That looks right. I hope. Oh yeah, the base needs water. Correct, right? Yeah. I put this on top. Like so. Cool. Put it there. Cook. Launch time. It does kind of look like a rocket. Do it. I mean, it's just a pillar of rice, to be honest. The rocket thing is overplaying it a little bit. Successfully launch your putu. Oh, that's cute. I get it. Launch. Wow, this is so cool. I don't actually think a modern child would think a tower of rice is that cool. I cannot believe it didn't fall. Oh no, I've closed the game. Now we are back. Ama, can we do that again? We're gonna make a second pillar of rice. Technically, we do need to make it at least 3 times for the whole family, right? Unless that pillar is for everybody. We are not able to offer you our secondary teaching position, however we... Oh. I think both the mum and the dad are struggling with work now. Is he asleep? Let me check. Slap him in the face. Oh, he's out like a light, yes. I assault him and he does not move. Good. This interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. We're gonna end up working in a call center, man, at this rate. I do not know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work. Do not worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. I will see if I can find a job as a carpenter making shelves and cupboards. Oh no! Have you forgot about that shelf? This will never work. I know you do not like Suresh, but I think you should take the sales job at his company. Ooh, sales company. That means he's gonna end up working a phone line. The grandest Indian immigrants living in the West job stereotype possible. It's all about who you know. That's true. That's very true. We barely know anyone. We're not in position to pick and choose. Hey, I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. Even here, we still have to beg people, Sarish. It's not begging. Kinda is. Leaning on someone to help you out. I will call him tomorrow. Thank you. At least you will not have to build any more shelves. I think you are more qualified for sales than I am. The way you sold Kevin on the Putu today. You mean PayPal? You're very good with kids. I am not. I mean, seconds ago I smacked this kid in the face just to find out if he was sleeping. I am a terrible father. It's true, you are a terrible father. It makes me worry. Terrible father and terrible carpenter. Back home I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn. It's harder here. What does that have to do with PayPal? I feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I cannot connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. I feel the same way growing around Kevin. It's true, they come from a different country, culture, and time period. This kid's growing up in, like, 90s America, essentially. What if I cannot connect with our son? So hard to talk to. I mean, he's a child. Don't even like talking to children. He speaks English all the time, and he talks so fast. It's hard to understand. It's like he's a different world. They were worried that their kid was going to hate him for keeping him in America, not taking him back home. But they vastly underestimated what it's like growing up in a different country. You just become that country. There is no Indian in this child. He's not interested in anything we do. I mean, your children don't want to be involved in their parents' interests. Duh. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch movies from home. Bollywood movies. I don't think you really appreciate... If you're from a different country, I don't think you really appreciate Bollywood until you're an adult. Because that stuff is wild. He would rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. Home Alone is pretty based. These things bother me too. I do not like Home Alone. It's very violent. Why are Americans like this? We thought we would have a better life here, and he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, also comes with its own culture, language, values. We cannot pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore the others. Dad is spitting some facts right now. Mom, you need to get with the program. I just realized their lighting is peak right now. You actually get the sense that the moonlight's coming from the left, because the left side of her face is lit and the right side is shadowed. And his entire face is lit because he's facing her in the same direction as the moon. Top tier art. He is our child. How else will he turn out? Working at a phone line as a phone line operator. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect. They're like hair fallen from the head. Thanks, Muthu. Just wanna be Gandhi motherfucker here on our calendar. Go on, tell her. His name is Pavalan. He's my dad. Pavalan with 2 A's. Is the kid now trying to get the dad a job? Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Oh, it's probably because they speak like clear English on the other side of the line. Let the kid do it. Dad's gone, man. Oh, maybe Dad went AWOL. Maybe he completed his trajectory into piece of shit. Left the family. Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Oh, what if he's cheating? Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. Mama, she says all the sales staff left at 5. He must have left too. Okay, thank you. Interesting. Papa. Are we actually walking the town looking for Dad? What do they think? They're going to find him either cheating on the fam or find his corpse in the park? Why are we walking to the park, Mama? Do you think Appa will be here? I do not know. I was hoping we will stumble across his corpse. Better that than find him cheating, because if we find him cheating, he will be a corpse eventually anyway. Once I get my hands on him. But the lady said Appa left at 5. Mama, what is taking him so long? Oh, what if... Oh my god. The music's sounding sad. What if we find another woman? Or we see him through the window of a house, like with a better family or something? Why am I laughing? That's not good. Sorry, I am just worried. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You find him hanging from a tree. Suicide Forest style. Ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes. Only if you can ask it in Tamil. Smart kid if he's at this younger age is already dual language. Good job, PayPal. Stop smiling so much. You look like a creep. He looks like a villain in some cartoon horror movie. Why did that lady say that Appa is quiet? He talks a lot at home. He's not good with the English. I do not know. Maybe it's that they do not talk to him. What do you mean? He doesn't really like his job. Maybe that is why. Oh, he did take that job. The office job he didn't want to do. He loved to write. He wanted to be a writer, not a desk jockey. He always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. Haha. Oh, I get to choose language, conversation topics for the kid. We know what she did back home. She was a teacher. How did they meet? We met on Tinder. We were both looking for a good time, not a long time. He was like, damn, honey, would you like to get on this Indian sausage? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then he fucked me in his car. We'd only known each other for 25 minutes. Oh shit, the game has fallen again. Oh, they met at a protest for her work. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview. We thought this was his big break. He was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Oh no, she was taking part in political protest, and the dad was a reporter covering the incident. That is a pretty cool meet cute. I don't think I've even seen that in a film. A week later, we had all read the article that came out in the magazine. It wasn't an article. It was a poem. It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about their school, their students, and What is a Venba? It was about me. People could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protests, and the school was forced to change. Wow. That was a decent amount of riz. Hang on. I need to know what a Venba is. Venba definition. A form of classical Tamil poetry. So, a Venba poem is how the parents met, but it's also her name? Because they do... Oh, a Venpa. I was reading it as Venba. Oh, it's both. Venpa or Venba. A form of classical Tamil poetry. I learned something today. Classical Tamil poetry that has been classified based on the rules of metric prosody. The rules form a context-free grammar. The Venba consists between 2 and 12 lines. A Venpa meter is used in songs of the types of Netu Venpatu and Kurun Venpatu. Long and short. It's very hard to follow. Wow, there's no way I'm going to learn how to do how to write a Venpa poem. Look how complicated this is. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, nah. I think I've learned enough. I was smitten. My man wrote you a poem that literally changed the culture. Ultimate Riz. And then he made the shittiest shelf anyone's ever seen. Negative Riz. Why did they move? I'd actually like to know that. It was not an easy choice. Pavalan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting hard to deal with, so we gambled on the fresh start. Why do people not want them together? Is it one of those traditional Indian things where families arrange marriages? So you can't just choose your partner? being very quiet about it. Oh, good. We finally found his corpse. We've been walking past the same 2 or 3 recycled houses for a while now. Why are they building this up? I'm actually getting stressed. Game, what are you doing? Oh. Oh god. As much as I joked about the finding his body thing, I thought legitimately we were about to find him dead. For some reason that stressed me out a lot. Okay, his glasses are broken, cut in the cheek. All his stuff is busted. He got into a fight. Or just straight up got mugged by some bigot that hates Indian people. Holy shit. I don't know why that was so tense. Nothing, no matter what, no matter how dear, should be at the expense of one's honor. Oh god, we're getting old. I can see our wrinkles. And son's in college now. I just finished cutting up the onions. Remember that day many years ago where I got beaten up in the park? How could I forget? Such a beta, you. I will go help PayPal pack. I'll be cooking. Oh, there was not even any story context for this cook. Holy shit. Okay, we're getting more complicated. I see spices, lots of spices. Biryani gravy. There is no page. There is actually no page, what the fuck. Recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. Never made it anyway. Oh god. I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I could try remembering them. There's a lot here. Ooh. We've got fire on the track. Feeling this one. If it wasn't for the wonderful Elam Tamil community here in Toronto, I cannot even imagine getting all these spices for affordably 20 years ago. Have we been for 20 years already? Jesus. These chapters are moving fast. Tamil shops, restaurants, theatres, I hear they're offering Tamil courses for students. They worked so hard to create this little home away from home. I wish I could do more. Maybe I'll apply if there's any Tamil teacher jobs. I need help, dude. I definitely remember Alma putting in the whole spice first. Before anything, I should put in cardamom, fennel, cloves, and bay leaves. Okay. Got it. Are these memories? This is what I click on. Remember, add all these first. These ingredients so expensive. Why are you going through all this trouble? Oh, that's the kid. Oh, my husband. Oh no, it is the kid. So he graduated for college, he's going to leave the country, and I'm making him a goodbye meal. Everything in pot. Got it. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. Please tell me the logic, because I'm not a cook. I'm the opposite of a cook. I have made a cooking show on my YouTube, but no one should be following that. Like, honestly, don't watch them. all the fry in the oil nicely. The ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the ones you add next. If I want the onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. So onions first. Once you add the tomatoes, they release water, so it's hard for anything to fry after. So the tomato goes last. Onions first, tomatoes last. So chilies go in the middle. Powder, chili powder, turmeric, Barani masala, whoa, more, cloves, fennel seeds, bay leaves, water, cardamom, marinated beef, salt, ginger garlic paste. There's so much. The beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. Order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all this? No, I can remember all this. I'm good. I'm good with memory. Add all the instructions to the rest. Oh. Really? Oh, that was in the past they said that. Now I actually do have to go off memory. Okay, spices. There's so many spices. So let's get it all in there. Cardamom. Do I put it in the water or the pot? Okay, pot. There's cardamom. There's the bay leaves. Ooh. The cooking foley. It's making me tingle like ASMR. Fennel. Cloves. I can never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. I wish you could see how much these cost. You would lose your mind. Yeah, well, it's... In Canada, it's probably considered... what do you call it? Rare? Exotic. Alright, now this stuff. The onions go first because they take the longest to fry. Then the chili. No, wait. Onions, tomatoes. Okay, making sure. Go onion, go onion, go. So there's the chilies. Tomatoes go last, so ginger garlic paste. This is a lot. Tomatoes. Tomatoes go in last, yes. Went through a lot of trouble for the recipe book. Sorry I couldn't take better care of it. Well, if it got fucked up in the plane ride over, it's not your fault. Those baggage handlers do work over some luggage. I've had things damaged before. Okay. The marinated beef goes last, and then the water as it cooks. So we need the spices in there. And the salt. Chili. Turmeric. Barani masala. And then some salt. That's good. That's the beef. And the water. Smells divine. I bet it does. That has like 10,000 different spices in there. God, it's actually so relaxing listening to that sizzling noise. Let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. Oh, there's more to it. I thought we were done. I thought we just made a stew. Gravy is done. All that is left is the birana. Hope we can finish it before PayPal leaves. Whoa. Oh, this one actually has a page. Nice. Ingredients torn out. So the layering is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then 30 minutes cook. We just don't have what the 1, 2, and the 3 layers actually are. What are the options? There's so many options. Second part is salvageable. The idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly, let it simmer. 1, 2, 3 might refer to the layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. We just add all of these together on top of the rice. And this is the final layer. Yes. What is wrong, Amma? Why are you crying? You know we'll visit often. Once things are better, we'll come back. All kids have to leave the home. Come on now. Just make him a nice spicy stew. Say leave the ruptured butthole. Doesn't really help that much. Add all these together on top of the rice layer. And the final layer. Okay. It seems straightforward enough. Oh, what's this? Types of biryanis. There must be different versions of this stew. Biryanis is fun to make and it can be made in many different ways. Every state in India has its own biryani and they all swear it's the best. Amma always loved the Hyderabadi biryani. I'm making it today. Can you help? I should scoop out a layer of beef using the empty bowl. Then add 1 layer of rice. Then I should add the scooped beef, following the last layer of rice. Then all the garnishes probably go on the last layer. So the garnish is layer 3. 1, 2, 1, 2 is basically alternating rice and beef layers. Where's the empty bowl? Okay, what have we got? Rice, cashews, ghee, or ghee. Cilantro, I know what that is. Fried onions, saffron milk, mint. Can we do it without the mint? I don't really like mint. Where's the beef? Ah, wait. Got some. Then some rice. What? Oh, is it so we can create the layering in the pot? Okay. Put the rice in. Yeah. Was that enough? Then we go rice. Okay. Wait. Rice, beef, rice. Oh, okay. The original layer is 1. I scooped some out, riced it, put it back in, riced it again. So 3 now would be all the other ingredients. In any order? Cashews. Ghee. Cilantro. What is this? Fried onions. Saffron milk. Mint. That is a very colourful pot. I just have to cover it with the lid. Yes. Boom. This is it. You need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb the moisture. Deeply flavoring. I cannot wait. I would like to try it. Even though it's got every ingredient known to man in there. The flavors would be pretty wild. Now what do I do? What am I doing? We're gonna try some? Oh, it's done. Okay. Cool. Successfully make a biryani. I sure did. Papa smells it. plop a nugget right in there. Yeah. Extra flavor. Oh my god, my son is old and nerdy. How is it? So good. I wasn't talking to you, shelf man. Is he touching it with his fingers? Bruh. Use a fork. Holy shit. Our son is more sophisticated than you. It is really good, Mama. I am glad. We'll not get many chances to cook for you like this again. I think we've only cooked like 3 times since the game started. Stop being so... Oh, why is his text boxes always so filthy looking? Is it because he's speaking in filthy, filthy English? He's going to university. Isn't he going to university overseas, though? Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. As it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. I'll be going with them. This way you and Appa won't have to drive all day. Ah. I was looking forward to the drive, being with my son one last time, before I never see you again. You're about to discover girls out there. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Like how to get the bitches at university. Mama knows. Mama was a bitch at university and I was got many times. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? You are eating with your hands. You shut up. Monkey man. I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? You have an Indian mother, my friend. She's going to make you a shitload of food for the road. I also packed some bodis, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to PayPal? Can't take that in the car. That's actually a point. If you had like a bunch of containers of Indian food in the car, that car's going to smell for hours worth of a drive. I have packed for your friends. You can all eat. Mama, they don't want biryani. The whole car will smell. Don't want them in the dorm either. The cultural barrier. We're slamming right into it right now. These Indian families are all about like cooking for you. And en masse. But for real, you can't just have Indian food. Like masses of it in fridges and in cars and stuff. I didn't ask you to, Mama. Why are you getting mad? I know you did not ask, but what will you even eat? I don't know. McDonald's? Noodles? Cafeteria? Figure it out. I cannot believe she gave him all the pieces. This man only cares about the fact that he didn't get any meat in his rice. It's not healthy. You cannot eat like this every day. Literally everyone there will be doing it. God. Don't fucking touch me, Mom. Don't fucking touch me. I'll take you out. Drop you. Drop you like a sack of shit. Why did our son turn out to be this American? Look at his pompadour. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start. I don't want to smell like little India anymore. I want to be normal. For once. Oh, fuck, man. Dude, go easy. I understand, but... Ouch. My little motherly heart. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, PayPal. You don't have to change who you are for us, but just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else. It's a good point. He doesn't have to be like us, but he doesn't have to pretend to fit in with other people either. You have a beautiful culture. It'd be a shame if you choose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Look at me. I don't care what anyone thinks. The shelf I bit is evidence of this. We should have stayed in India. Wait. Wait, what do you mean we? Did I read that wrong? There's no need to create a fuss. It's not like you're ever going to see me again. I'll visit. I'll call every week. Okay, he's being a good kid now. Try not to worry, okay? Damn, rough. Is that them? I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. He's a smart boy. This is why he did not want us to drive him. He's got a chick in the car. Dad knows. Chip off the old block. My man, you wrote a girl a poem. Don't pretend like you're the Riz master. I mean, it worked. It's romantic and everything, but not exactly a badass move. I suppose it's good that he is so independent. He makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Incorrect? My dude just scored a car trip with a honey. Whatever he chooses, at least you'll be getting the good pussy. That American girl in the car is very sweet. Very soft looking, yes. Oh, Papa. Please shut up. Why are you touching me? Oh, you just reached below. I saw it. You dog. Wow, every single year turned down for this job, and she's like old. It's fucking depressing, man. Did PayPal reach the university? Or did he hook up with that chickadee? No. He has no riz, just like his papa. But we told him to text or call when he gets there. Yes. Maybe he hasn't. Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us. Man, he doesn't care about the fam. I'm sure he has a lot going on over there. Oh, sure, let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing him. No, you're not. You're his Indian mother. No one cares more than you. Putting up front. We see right through it. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. Maybe we should just let him pick it up. Oh, he did? No, we need to help if we can. He uses the headphones all the time. You see? Front. Immediately jumped at the chance to see your kid. Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards PayPal? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When PayPal said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Something we have in common. Don't you work at a phone office job? All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers this. I don't even know if I can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer, but after the night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out. Oh, the kid has learned... The kid has some kind of like learned PTSD from seeing his dad being beaten up for being an Indian. Rough. That is a core memory, after all. Seeing your dad emasculated for a little boy. That's rough. I don't get to write and you don't get to teach. It's hard for him to be who he wants to be. Because not even us can. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. My anger is going to be close to how angry I am about this shelf that you still haven't fixed. Wouldn't you be happier back home? It felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there, but I have PayPal and I have you. Almost where you two are. Is this a mattress on the floor? I guess it's the perspective looking down that it never actually looked like a bed to me. It looked like they were just lying on a blanket. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. So, I forgot to keep in mind what the last year was. I'm not exactly sure how big this time jump is. So, hair looks to be graying. The house is sure quiet since our son flew the coop. Oh, maybe that was him saying he's coming home. Just like how we made him a farewell dish, we're gonna make him a welcome back dish. Oh, what? Oh, cool. I'm rotating the mouse. We're making him coiled rice poos. You'll love it. They're cute looking. I've never seen or heard about this before. I'll keep my hand out of the oil. Oh, do you want me to remove it? Man, you should not be putting your hands and fingers directly into sizzling, frying oil. You know, go for it. Indian mother probably has finger calluses for days. Been cooking like this for years. Come on. Cool. Are we making a whole banquet? That was 1 out of 6 meals? God damn. Okay. Seems easy. I don't actually know what I'm scooping out here. They're not doing the thing where they tell me what these are before I put them in. I can only wonder. Listening to that sizzle is making me really hungry. Am I gonna have to dish these out with my fingers again? God damn. Oh wait, we've got to flip them first. They are flipping at a very random order. Okay, that one's done. 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 They're also being done in a very random order. They look like chocolate ice cream with nuts in them. Ooh. Slice. Okay. Oh, wait, where's my mouse? Slice. 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 If we're gonna put ingredients into those holes. We are. Called it. It's pretty awesome. This is gonna be a spicy fish though. God damn, it's red. I don't think I could eat that. As cool as this is as a concept, too much spicy chili for me, not good. Fish looks plenty happy to be here. Splat. Is that meal number 3? Yep, we got 3 more to go. And we're fagging along. That goes in there. And now this. Little peppercorns. Or is that coal? They should get a proper oven in their house. They always use this this little electric heater stove. It's not that good for electricity. Compared to a real stove. More efficient, right? MSG. Random leaves from the garden. Make it look fancy. Garnish it. I call it tree reduction. Okay, it's some kind of stew, I suppose. Don't know what that was. Scraping off the inside of a coconut. Keep your hand away from the steam. Okay. Ah. Delish. What's up with this? Don't know what that was. A little garnish, yeah. More garnish. More garnish. More garnish. I wonder if all this legit sounding Indian music is going to wreak havoc on the VOD and on YouTube with copyright claims. Chicken piece. Chicken piece. Chicken piece. I'm just assuming this is chicken. I have no idea really. Looks nice and charred. Charred is good. Sniffing your own hand. Is that part of cooking? Nice. Look at that banquet. My son better appreciate this. Make dinner spread. Definitely better than cafeterias and McDonald's. Oh, fuck. 9:30 can't be good. Yo, those ingredients are expensive, man. How? Mouse scroll. How? Oh. Okay, wait. Where did this start? Jesus Christ. Morning, morning, have a great day, good morning. Morning, have a great day. Good morning, good night, good morning, good night. Wow. I kind of feel really bad for his mother. She tries so hard to stay in contact. Have a great day, happy birthday, thank you. Any fun plans? Nothing. Might go to Hoppers, they give 2 times points today. Cool. Good morning, happy new year, happy new year. What plans? Might see some friends, what about you? Not much, come home when you have some time, it'd be nice to see you. Not today. No problem, good night. Can I actually watch this meme? Is this something she sent to her own son? That's cute. Me, mom. It's actually true. In the last cooking minigame, I was sticking my hand directly into the frying pan to take out the deep fried batter. I actually understand this meme now. I understand a Indian family meme. Morning, I saw this and it reminded me of you, lol. I will watch. What are these people, kinda? Your friends? Oh, Mum doesn't understand memes. It's just a meme, never mind. How are you? How are you? Had lunch? I'm good. Good night. Good night. Morning. Have a great day. Good night. Good morning. Have a great day. Good night. Good morning. Have a great day. Good. Every single day? Or every other day? This is Appa's anniversary. Please call Sita party if you have time. Sure will. How are you feeling? Fine. Good morning. Have a great day. Good morning. Good night. Morning. Great day. Good night. Morning. Great day. Good night. Mama. You're killing me. Good morning. Elephants in love. Where are you getting these stickers? There's a free app. I will share it with you. Mama's starting to learn how to use technology. No, it's okay. I was asking. Oh, okay. Good night. Morning, great day, good night. Morning, great day, good night. Jesus. Happy birthday. If you're free, can you come home? It's been so long. I'll cook you your favorite mutton. Thank you so much. I have a lot of plans, but I think I will stop by for a bit later tonight. Super. Sorry, something's come up last minute. I can't make it. Oh, that was after I cooked all that food. My dude. I feel bad for her. So, what do I do here? Back? Oh. Well, that was sad. I guess all that lovely, expensive ingredient food is about to go to waste. Pack it into some Tupperware. Where's Papa? He'll eat it. I'm not seeing the piece of shit shelf anywhere. Maybe they replaced it with that that nice one with the purple elephant on it. Oh, wait. I said nice, but if you look at it lined up with the vertical wall lines of the wallpaper, it's not even straight. Papa fails again. We're happy to inform you your application for secondary teacher has been accepted. Finally, some good news. My son has disrespected me, but at least I've got a job. Bachelor of the Arts. Oh, he did finally come home. Despite disrespecting my cooking. Little shit. Chris Kendall. Hype. Exact vibe I was looking for. Great, but just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. Hang on, is this my boss? Chris Kendall. Do I get a choice here of what to just send? My dad just liked to hang it inside. Oh, they want it for Indian set dressing. That's fine, I just needed something unique and interesting. For the school lunch scene. Thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? This is one thing you should know, kid. If there's one thing you know about Indian families, it's the food. Thanks to your mum. Chicken tikka, spicy vindaloo. Priya is Tamil, so probably none of those. Yeah, what would a white dude know about Tamil versus any other version of the culture? What if we show her eating nothing? I'd bring back my lunch a lot. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Oh, that's why he was never eating his lunch. Maybe we can touch upon that. I don't think Whitey, Mr. Kendall's going to go for that. Look at the size of that man's chin. That might not fit the tone of the show. So he's working for some, like, high school TV show. A fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? Feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to open the lid. I guess we're celebrating it, but a scene like that would make me... Oh, Mr. is oversharing. So I'm writing the script for a Degrassi High type TV show. That's all cheesy and super positive. I'll check my mother's recipe book. Oh, now I can control it. What did this start? Hi, PayPal. I wanted to ask you if you had any cool references for set designers as they design Priya's home. We can do their own research for sure, but maybe there's something cool you have in your home. Something culturally and potentially obscure. You've seen my apartment. It's all movie posters and games. There's got to be something you remember growing up with your parents. Oh, yeah, my mom left me a box of stuff before she left to India. I'll check that out. Oh. Mom went back to India. And then they found the mask. Okay, that's good. Why did she go back to India? There was no story, like preemptive story shit about that. If I give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. He has a much fancier kitchen than his parents. So she went back to India and left the old recipe book. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India. Looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Idlis. Putu? He's going to start remembering his heritage. He's going to have flashbacks to all these meals. Single tier. There's the tower one. That was fun. Can't take that to school, though. Barani. We did make that too. Natu Kozai Kulambu. It's like a chicken soup. This dude remembered a lot for someone who claimed he didn't like any of this shit. And he's got his dad's beard. She made this meat for one day when I was really ill. It's the only thing I could eat without throwing up. Must have been around 5. Remember the taste, the smell. The day she made it. It was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. If I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it at least once. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients. I'll pick those up first and we can start putting it together. Oh, here we go. Here comes the cultural crossover. The young'uns making the recipes left from the oldies. That's adorable. Oh, that's really clever as well. Now that I'm playing as the son, and not seeing this from the POV of the mother, we're actually seeing it in the original Tamil language, not in English. So the pictures are going to be more useful here. Something plus water into something. Maybe sieve it back out and re-add it to water. That seems to be what the diagram's getting at. Looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. Let's just make sure. Mama put a lot of effort into fixing these, huh? This book was so important to her. I can't believe she left it behind for me. She overestimated my Tamil comprehension. She sure did. If only I could read Tamil. I remember seeing Amma do this. I mix the water and tamarind in one bowl, then separate the mixed water from the tamarind. I can do that by putting the sieve on the empty bowl and pouring it from the first one. Should repeat that until the tamarind had nothing left to give. That's the same thing we do with the rice. We're just doing it to tamarind. Okay, tamarind. Bowl. Water. Do I just mix it? Water changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. Well, that's where we use the sieve. Put it on that bowl. Separate. He doesn't listen to Indian music while he cooks like his mum used to. Well, I did it. Cool. Now we put more water. Mix. Mix. Mix with your hand. For some gross reason. Cool. Pour it through. Put it back. We're getting all the flavor out of this shit. Come on. Oh, I gotta click and hold. Water's not changing color that much anymore. We've got everything from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. Bloop. Bloop. Now we have red water. We've made tamarind water. Dude, at least put on some music. I miss listening to the Indian tracks now that it's quiet. Oh my god. We are fucked. There's no diagrams on this one. We really should have remembered. Really should have kept our Tamil heritage. This language looks like hieroglyphics. No diagrams. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate it fully. Maybe I can step by step it. I can make out a few of the words. Toast both of the grains first. Figure out the missing parts. We can go step by step. Don't see any grains. Did I mistranslate or something? Let's find out. Razam is essentially a watery soup. The powder seems heavy on black pepper, and I think that's why it's so good for colds and flus. Appa came home one day from complaining that the English Malagatawny soup was a poor imitation of our soup. Was he talking about Razam? Black pepper is called Milagai in Tamil, and water is called Thani. What if Razams are a peppery water soup? Then it's just Milagai Thani. We figured it out. Oh my god. We've made connections of our heritage. We've got cumin, curry leaves, shallots, salt, tomato, garlic and ginger, resin powder, chili, mustard seed, and the tamarind water we just made. Let's get some help. Add both grains. I don't see any grains, but I do see seeds. Maybe she means the mustard and cumin. Okay. Need the two things that are grains. Mustard seed is a grain. What else is a grain? Cumin. Only two things that are seed-like. Yeah, there you go. Can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound. It's a good sound. It's good ASMR. And it smells great. Alright, this part. Next, add red leaves and green chilies. Leaves and chili. Here's the chili. These aren't red, but they're curry, which is generally red, so it's probably that. That's the spicy step. Must have my words for red and green switched around. Yeah, you almost fucked me up on that. But I caught you. Minced something and crushed ginger garlic. Minced something and crushed ginger garlic. It's garlic and ginger. That's one of them. Crushed something. That looks... The shallots look crushed. Pre-crushed on the plate. Must be what that is. Smells good. Usually around this time, Emma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. Now, first add something that creates water, then add water itself. Okay, I remember from one of the previous recipes she complained that tomatoes release water because they're full of moisture. So that's what that means. We've pre-learned that. The information has been successfully passed down from generation to generation. So tomatoes. Yep. And then our tamarind water. Because I don't have any other kind of water. That's what the tamarind is for. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left, so... Add something and something to taste. Salt and rasam. Rasam. And salt. Then we gotta taste it. It said to taste. The smell is taking me back. She was upset because of all the phone calls she got from home. Probably family member died and she went back. I think I remember. Cultural food bringing back memories. Core memories. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. It's okay, let me at least be of use this way. Is it the grandmother? There's more steps to this? Jesus. I can't read this part either, but there's not much to it. Just put everything in and cook, I guess. Are you sure, dude? Overwhelmed on how to start. Just put in the water and then everything else. That's all there is to this one. Okay, where's the water? There it is. Just regular water this time. Boned chicken? Why don't we take the bones out? Well, all we got is turmeric and salt. And the lid. And the cooker weight. And then cook. So when that little weight thing on the top pops up and whistles, that means it's steamed enough. Looks good. Why are the molecules of the phone separating? More core memory flashbacks from the smell of the food. Slap this child. Oh, he's gone. I should keep going. Delish. That meat would be melting off the bone. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation's going to start selling overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Last step. Mix them together. Razam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. It's really cool. Wow. Wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. You're starting to realize just how lame Western culture is and regret how he's always treated his mother. So we put this in with this stuff. Yummy. And then garnish it. Coriander. A lot easier than I thought. See if it tastes anything like that day. You're your mother's son. I'm sure you nailed it. You just had the food critic moment from Ratatouille. She actually wiped her kid's mother with her mouth with her wrist. That's really weird. Mama, why are you sad? It's nothing. Just wish I had a better son. Not this disrespectful little shit. Doesn't care about his culture. Stop doing the wrist thing. It's grossing. That actually grosses me out heaps. Did I do something wrong, Mama? No, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother. I love her a lot, but sometimes people have to leave and go far away. I just miss her. She's dying, my man. Can we use a spoon or a fork, maybe? There's a lot of food touching in this culture, I think. Not as much utensils. It will happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. You will when you die someday, kid. Oh, well, we'll probably go first. Just man feels like shit. Recipe updates. Take a photo. Take a phone photo of what you just made. Blow his mind. Or ignore your boss entirely and think about your mother. I don't like how things in this look when very close up. It looks like it's made out of like little warts and dots. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by little hands of one's child. Is that me now, grown up? I think we're flying back to the home country. Oh, he is! He flew to India to cook with his mother. Reconnect. And she's also taught him how to listen to traditional Indian music while cooking. I told you I'm terrible at this. It looks like a frying pan full of cum. It is easy, PayPal. Listen, it's all about temperature control and dosa. Pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Set fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone is not hot, you can spread the batter easy. Add oil around the edge. Turn up the heat. Can you do this? Can you tell me a step at a time, please? I'm not gonna remember all this. Yeah, for you. Another disaster coming up. What's a dosa? The batter for this is very similar to idli. Yes and no. They are both made from rice and fermented lentils, about the consistency and the way it is prepared. If you have leftover idli, you can always add some water to convert it into a quick dosa. That's convenient. Oh, if I try to ask for help, it actually asks his mother directly. There's no longer any recipe books. This is now learning directly from your elders. Okay, we did hear this part already. She's just re-saying it. Oops. Alright. So, oil. A dosa flipper. That is a spatula. Dosa. Water first, always. Surely we could have done more water than that. Cool it down. That's what Mama said. Let's get the batter. Is this like Indian pancake? Oh, wait. Rotate slowly. Slow mouse. Alright, that cum layer looks a little bit more healthy than the last one I tried to make. Oil it up. Around the edges. Okay, I didn't know that was a step. Now let's fry the bastard. Flip it. Like a pancake. Amazing. How many times do I have to flip it? Oh no, we're good. Oh my god. Not did it. Good job. Oh, the trade's already got the dips prepared. Nice. Ready to try something harder? Ready to try uthapam now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay all the vegetables. Is this like the pizza one? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really. Everything is yes, but not really from my mother. You know, if we swap the rice in the batter with almond or coconut flour, we can make this pretty healthy. It won't be as high in carbs and won't spike your insulin. It will not be a dosa either. No, it's all about the generations adapting the recipes, putting a little spin on it. So what are we doing? Temperature control. Pour water on the stone. Set fire to low. Oh, this is this again. So we're doing the same thing, but we're just reiterating on it. Okay, got it. Means we water it. Turn it down. Get the batter on there. Now we're gonna rotate. Yep, here we go. Slow. Slow and steady. Although that's not as close to the edges as we did last time. Toppings. You have to add all of them. You can add just whatever you like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Make sure to add a G. Holy shit. Add G first. Is there more to this? I guess not. Where's the G? There it is. She said add that first. Oh, it's the same as the oil around the edges. So it seeps inwards, maybe? Do I just... Hang on. Do I just put everything in? Hard part is done. G first. Add beaten egg as coating, followed by actual curry. Finish it with coriander. chili. Wait, she didn't say anything about chili, though. Maybe that comes next. Idli, carrots, onions. Okay, well, onions, carrots, idli powder. She didn't say chili, though. I'll save it for the next round. Turn it up. Is that enough? Looks like an omelette. Getting the hang of this. I told you it is easy. Oh, I left the chili behind. Make uthapam without chilies. Okay. Well, I guess you could do it with or without, but maybe that's an achievement for listening to your mother correctly, since she didn't say to add the chilies. I haven't made this in a while. This is your Appa's favorite. We're gonna make a third version of these pancakes. Mincemeat version. Exactly. We're doing it with mutton. You can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. What does kari mean? Tamil word can mean a lot of things. Colloquially, we use it to refer to meat dishes. Kari means coal, since we use it to cook. Maybe it came from there. I wonder if that's where the English word curry comes from. Alright, so, what's new to this one? I don't know this. I don't need to know this bit, because this part's easy. Okay, well. Water. Reduce the batter. We do a little smoothing. There you go. Mix that bitch in. Cool. Good job. Add the curry toppings. Like uthapam, you want to add the ghee first, then add the beaten egg as coating, followed by actual curry. Finish it with coriander. Curry, ghee, coriander, beaten eggs. Alright. So she said the ghee first as usual. But now on top of the other one, we're now also mixing in the beaten egg. That's a lot of beaten egg. Oh, that just looks like scrambled eggs. Curry. Coriander. And then blast it. Wait for the edges to get all golden. And let's just rub our finger along it to make sure it's nice and sizzling. Yeah, that's good. If you come away with between 2nd to 3rd degree burns, that means you did well. That means it's cooked to perfection. Nice. That actually looks delicious. That's the one I want. This is fun. It really is. I don't agree in real life. I'm not a person that enjoys cooking. Read the flavor text on every level. What the hell's flavor text? Do you mean the extra dialogue options? Get the silicone heartbreak doom scroller and flavor. What? Complete every recipe without messing up. Oh, wait. Are the achievements giving away that the game is over? Already? You are doing great, PayPal. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. How come she's got the mask here? I thought we had the mask to use in that film set. Or maybe he brought it back with him. If there were restaurants that could serve dosas like back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosa. Of course, I was just joking. Oh. Mom never really had a sense of humor. Well, you start eating these, I'll make the rest and then join you. No, I will do it. Otherwise they will get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold before you? Let me do it this one time at least. Little man's grown up. Isn't that wonderful? Fuck, I'm so hungry. Oh god, I want some butter chicken. And some papadums. I want to dip papadums in some butter chicken sauce left over on the plate. Mama, I have something to show you. Look how much I've grown. Zip. I love how there's just a full Bollywood movie poster banner in the background. That's how you know we're in India. Hey, Sham. Is the recipe book have you been using? Didn't I fix some of these? Or would you fix as well? You wrote in Tamil? Your son has come back to you. Single tear. Is this research for the show you're writing? No, Mama. I am a good boy. I love you now. I didn't understand when I was a child, but now I do. Culture, my man. I felt like a fraud. Well, that's a bit too negative. Don't make your mother too worried. I couldn't write what they wanted. Yeah, they want some, like, cookie-cutter, cheesy, racist shit. They don't want that real spice, you know what I mean? I can't write about doses, series, and musicals. Our lives are far more messy than that. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it is people like me. I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient my whole life. I was a real cunt, you know. Sorry I was a bad son. Where's the dad? We haven't seen the dad in ages. Did he die? And they just skipped over that part. I had no idea you felt this way. Well, I did. You are being unfair on yourself. I had many years to accept the fact that you were a shit child. I'm just a tourist. I wasn't there for you after Appa. Every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to face you. Oh, he did die. Well, they're being really cagey about the dad's death. They just wanted to skip over that part. I mean, he did build that really shit shelf, so I'm not really that cut by his passing. I never forgave him for that shelf. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I know how much it must have hurt for you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Papa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be so much time to tell him how much he inspires me. Except for the shelf. The shelf was terrible. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me when I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. And the fact that I'm not a carpenter, also because of him. That shelf has given everyone PTSD. There were at least like 7 bent nails sticking out of the wood of that thing. I wonder why they didn't make more of a story point out of the father passing. Like, there's no way to actually know that dad died. They literally just skipped it entirely. I'm just gonna sleep here. Gonna go full mama's boy. Listening to commentary in the background makes the game seem incredibly crude. Isn't that always the case, though? Your papa dying is not why I came back to India. I just miss Bollywood movies. They're fucking crazy, but I love them. It's true, you never appreciate Bollywood when you're young, but when you get older and you realize how batshit insane they are, they're just like pure entertainment. They're just too long. Like, Indians don't know how to make short movies. Like, I've seen some pretty damn good Bollywood movies, but they're all like 4 hours minimum. It's like they camp out in the cinemas when they go watch a film. I came here because it's what's best for me, even though it hurt, and what's best for you. What do you mean? I love living here. The people, my parents, my job. Living in India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad. I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left. It must have been suffocating. I mean, yeah, the kid's like full American. Cringe. Coming back and teaching all the kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I would have given you the space needed. And also, your dad's corpse is starting to stink up the living room, and I did not know how to dispose of it. It's probably still there, decaying as we speak. It's what he deserves. Leave his body next to that terrible shelf that he built. Do you think he'll ever come back to Canada? Oh, fuck no. The Americas are terrible. Random cutaway to the creepy mask on the wall. With the creeper mustache. And scene. Roll credits. Oh, yeah, I called it. That was a short game. I love how your Indian accent sounds like Romanian. Yeah, I wasn't willing to put in effort. The problem is if you try too hard to do an accurate accent, it's no more or less racist than doing a shitty one. I'd rather sound less Indian than just sound like some random white guy trying to do legit Indian. Either way, cancelled. This is kind of a cute credit sequence. With the random bongos in the background. Actually, the music in the background sounds like, you know when you make music out of, like, Foley? It sounds like all the sounds of the kitchen. The sounds you make with cooking utensils, but, like, put into a jam. It's actually awesome. You re-downloaded the first remnant and can play it? Oh, but the second one is such an upgrade that it makes the first one look like shit. I love this. I'm a big sucker for that Stomp the Yard type shit. Like music that's made out of people doing percussive stuff with their bodies or with utensils and things. It's one of the best scenes in High School Musical 2. When they're working in the kitchen as their summer break jobs to make money, and they do that whole song and dance out of fucking around with the kitchen utensils. Yeah, that's right. I've seen all the High School Musical movies. What do you think of that? I don't give a fuck. Fight me. Second game is such a jump in graphics quality. It felt weird going back. Yeah, I thought it might be the case. That's why I don't like playing sequels to things until I've played the original. Like, if there's a sequel out that everyone thinks I should play, I always make an effort to try and go back and play the originals, because you can't do it in reverse. Going back in time doesn't really work. Like around Halloween, when I wanted to play an Amnesia game, and I was like, I can't just play the latest Amnesia. I have to play all the Amnesias. I have to catch up in order. Did I get all the achievements? How did I go with this? I'm missing something. Hang on. 14 of 15. I'm missing one achievement. Launch a crumbling putu. Oh, the putu was the rice tower. So you can actually fuck that recipe up and not make it properly, and that has its own achievement. Okay. There's a chapter select. We can chapter select back to the Putu chapter and remake that rice tower. Fuck yeah, I love rice. You feel the same way about people watching Star Wars in chronological order? Yeah, I don't actually believe in the chronological order thing that people do sometimes. Because the problem is, even when the chronology is not correct, the order that the story was told in is still important. Because the things you're supposed to know at certain points in time as an audience member are important to storytelling. Like, watching something that takes place in the past first is ignoring the fact that that's information that you weren't supposed to know yet when you were actually experiencing a part of the story that takes place later. If that makes sense. It's the same with things like Marvel. Like, some people have watched the Marvel movies in chronological order of the actual years that the events take place. And it just doesn't work. Because there are things that you're expected to know or not know at certain points in time in the Marvel MCU chronology that doing the chronological order thing, it breaks that. Anyway. Chapter select. Be cool to see Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad. I still haven't seen Better Call Saul. That's a show I need to catch up on, because Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever made. Was it chapter 2? Yeah. So all we have to do, I think we just follow the recipe as normal like last time. All we have to do is probably get the tower layering incorrect. Can I actually skip stuff? There's fake Mahatma Gandhi. Skip through Deadbeat Dad. Breaking Bad ain't got nothing on Turtle Drum Island. Well, that's some bullshit. I see through your sarcasm. Is there a button I can hold down to speed up to the cooking scene? Can I tap the spacebar maybe instead of clicking my mouse? Yep, spacebar works. The mum sounds like a cowboy when she walks around the house. Why is her spurs jingling like that? Like she's about to quick draw on that child, that shirtless child. I didn't want to see underage Indian nipples, thank you very much. I can understand why some people in the store reviews dock this game points for length. It's just like one of those things where different things are important to different people. I'm not a length person. I like short games. But if you'd spent money on the game and it was like 30 to 40 bucks, regardless of how quality the experience is, you might take offense to the fact that the game was like sub 2 hours. So, you know, fair, I guess. Speaking of Star Wars, Sham, what do you think of my idea to stream the Star Wars Holiday Special as a Christmas stream? You like your games at nice girth? I don't mind it, but I prefer short games. I really do. Like, I get a lot of endorphins from completing experiences. Like, when I finish a game, there's kind of a rush that comes with having completed an experience, having experienced the whole thing, and understanding the entire piece of art from start to finish. I feel like games that are too long, I end up feeling like trapped in the middle of them somewhat. Like, it just keeps going, and I'm just like, fuck's sake. I'm like on a fucking journey here, man. There's so many other games I want to play too. But that's within reason. Like, if a game's really good, then obviously being long is still, you know, you're enjoying yourself, so it doesn't matter. That would be amazingly terrible. Yeah, because I found out that the Star Wars Holiday Special is entirely on YouTube from start to finish, the entire thing. And usually if something is on YouTube in its entirety and it's not being removed for copyright reasons, that usually means it's fine to stream. It wasn't even... You know how if you put a song on YouTube, if you look up below the video, you can see like a license connection to the song at the bottom because it detects it and adds that. There wasn't even something like that under the Star Wars Holiday Special. There was like no algorithm catch for it at all. I've only ever seen it when I was a kid, and I was young enough that I didn't give a shit about quality. I just liked seeing stuff happen on screen, so I couldn't really judge it. So I think it's about time as an adult to watch it with a critical eye. And also, I need more things to fill a Christmas stream, because last year I did a massive Christmas movie tier list, which took up a lot of the stream time, which we can't do again because it's been done. Let me skip through this. The New Year's stream is a lot easier because I can just redo my my top 10 lists, my top 10 list of movies I've seen this year, and I can do another tier list of every single game I played this year, and tier them by ranking of how good they were. Spin the wheel for Christmas? The hell's a spin the wheel? Do different things or eat different food. Oh, I did find... Remember how last year I made the gingerbread house out of that kit that I bought? I thought it'd be kind of lame to just do the exact same thing a second time, especially since trying to eat that house actually made me sick afterwards from the amount of carbs. Like, I was shitting logs, man. They were coming out sideways. I found something different. It's essentially the same concept, like building a little Christmas house like you would a gingerbread house. But I found one made by Cadbury's. So all the parts in the box to build the house out of is actually like things like Kit Kat bars. Like they actually use the Kit Kat strips as like logs to make the walls and the roof of the house. And you use melted chocolate as the cement, and then there's other Cadbury chocolates and candy in there to like decorate it. So that'd be a lot easier to eat, because not only is it much smaller, because the logs are made of Kit Kat slices, but it's all chocolate and candy, which I can stomach more than shitloads of gingerbread carbs. So we get to do that again, but very different. The only difficult part is I think I have to melt some chocolate, which means I need to use the oven at one point, the stove, which requires me to walk away from the stream. I pray for your digestive system. It'll be a lot better off just eating sugar than it was eating all those gingerbread carbs. Tell you what. That fucked me up for 2 or 3 days. Can we stop talking to our child? His t-shirt looks like the label on a tomato sauce can. Do you want to know what I named my Indian son? His name is PayPal. Long story. Wow, that was a long conversation building up to making this rice tower. I wish I could catch up on more Game Awards nominees before the event, but I don't have the money to buy all those games, so I can only play the ones that are on Game Pass. I'd like to propose another Christmas tier list. A tier list on Christmas presents. Oh, like the list would be made up of all the most stereotypical types of Christmas presents and be tier listing best to worst. We all know what's on the bottom of that list. Socks. I'm talking to you, Grandma. You know what's the most common... You know what's the most common thing to be given as a gift by mother-in-laws? I'll see if you can guess it in one. I don't mean mother-in-law in terms of you have to be married. Like, anytime you have a girlfriend whose mother is giving you a gift, whether it's your birthday, whether it's Christmas. I want to see if you can guess, Sham. While we listen to this traditional Indian music. Oh, it's gone off. Can you write a diss track to this? What was the question? Do you know what the most common gift is to be received from mother-in-laws or the mother of your girlfriend? No matter what it's for, birthday, Christmas, anything. And I know this because every single girlfriend I've ever had, their mother has always given me the exact same gift every single time. Money or gift cards? No, that's more of a granny thing, again. Grandparents to grandchildren. You want another guess, or do you want me to tell you? While I start blending this rice, hang on. Yeah. Rice, blender. Feed pics. No, it's deodorant. Men's hygiene. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna give that to you. Men's hygiene stuff. Every single gift I've ever received from a girlfriend's mother has always been like Lynx deodorant. Or some like package of Lynx deodorant. Like it'll be like a little gift pack, but it'll have like Lynx Africa and like a little aftershave bottle both in there. I guess it's more geared towards shower gel, not deodorant. Oh, it still kind of counts because if it's not just straight deodorant, like just straight up giving me Lynx Africa or something, It'll be like a Lynx deodorant gift pack, which will have shower gel, a deodorant, and a little aftershave bottle. Every single time. At one point, the cupboard under my sink was just filled with Lynx deodorants. I looked like a fucking frat boy. Because just every time someone's mother gave me one, I would just put it down there. But I wasn't using them often enough. Because like when I go out, I use antiperspirant deodorant. Like the Lynx and stuff like that is the kind of stuff you use when you go on a date with someone fancy. Because that's the kind of shit you spray across your chest and all that. So I ended up with like an entire shelf of those. And half of them were Lynx Africa. There were many Lynx flavors, but for some reason Africa is the most popular one. They don't mean it in a bad way. No, it's just one of those like unimaginative cliche gift if you don't want to actually think about it. You just give some dude a Lynx Africa deodorant. The problem is when you have that much Lynx deodorant in your cupboard, you look like a fuckboy, which is a shame. Hi Laggy, can you make rice? I am actually making rice right now. I just blended the rice. Which means I need to shake this bitch out. La 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 la. I'm so hungry from playing this. I want rice so badly. Back in the blender. You want to look like a fuckboy? That's your lifelong dream? Just wear like a chain with a white vest. And some sandals. With some knee-length shorts. And make sure you gel your hair and wear some Lynx Africa. We'll have it made. I could go with some butter chicken right now. I'm really feeling butter chicken. Unfortunately, it's currently 10 past 12 a.m., so I can't exactly... There's no such thing as 24-hour Indian restaurants here in Australia. You accidentally removed your grounded save, so I would not play it. Grounded? As in the, Are you talking about that game where you... That's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Where you're like a tiny child in the backyard? That grounded? What do I do now? Oh, yeah, this goes in the water. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now I have to fuck it up. Yeah, not grounded. Oh, yeah, I thought you meant that game. So, this is the step that's important to fucking this up to get the achievement. What did I do, though? Coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So it's meant to be coconut to 2 rice, coconut, 2 rice, coconut. So if we just flip that and do the reverse, it should ruin the tower and just make it all fall over. There's the flour, there's the coconut. So we'll put the putu first. Then the coconut. More coconut. Putu. Coconut. Coconut. Putu. Water in the kettle. Put that back. Put the lid on. Put it on the stove. Go. That should do it. We're about to disappoint our son. To get the zone for this game, you need to snort a Oh! We fucked it up. Amazing. Launched a crumbling putu. Venba, I think coconut layers make it crumble. The book says to keep the coconut layers as far apart as possible. The only way to see it working is if we put the coconut in first. Oh, we don't really need to do that, do we? Let's see. All achievements, yay, 1,000, 1,000 in 2.5 hours. Not bad. Remove half an hour for us just dicking around. Snort a line of garam masala. Wouldn't that fuck you up? I was probably about to make a spider knife, but now I have Titanfall 2. I'm from Brazil. Could you enter Pete's streams? He talks English, but he's Brazilian. Bye, have a good day. Pete's? Who's Pete's? Oh, you want to know if I could join your mate's stream? What's he playing? Titanfall. I'm about to clock off anyway since I've just finished this game. So I could actually raid somebody. I haven't done that in a while. With the small amount of us. Sham, at one point I was actually considering maybe I should wear something traditionally Indian for this stream. Just for this game. But then I thought that might be a little too white boy cringe racist. Should we see who Pete's is? Hold up. Alright. I had a good time. Quit. I like this. This is nice. This is a cute game. I'm glad I voted for it in Games with Impact. Nothing racist about appreciating other cultures. I want to appreciate Indian food right now. I could just go for like a full banquet in front of me. I'm so hungry from playing this. This was a mistake. And I had dinner too. I already ate before this, but now I'm like, I can actually hear my stomach grumbling. I called it a stomach. Let's see. Boop. Twitch.
The floor. He
It's...
swung around so much in off-road. He's such a different driver.
I don't see a Pete's. What did he say again? I'm from Brazil. Could you enter Pete's streams? He talks English, but he's Brazilian. Have a good day. I don't know if he told us the right name. Probably has a different username. I've got PeteCo playing World of Warcraft, and I've got Ptoxy playing nothing. He's not live currently. I am Pete's. Wait, I might have found him. This might be the dude. He looks goth. I've got PT. Oh, never mind. I think this is him. His name's I am Pete's, but the Pete's is spelled correctly. What does he stream? Music, just chatting, Skyrim. I can't hear his audio. Diablo 4. Atomic Heart. The Brazilian playing a Russian game. Channel trailer.
Hello! Welcome to the channel. I am Pete, a loud, chaotic, goth, metalhead Brazilian content creator.
Definitely him. He's Brazilian. We found him. He's not online though, so we can't actually go to his stream. Laggy led us astray. God damn it, Laggy. He seems cool though. I don't have a channel trailer. Should I make a channel trailer, Sham? I don't know how I do it though. I don't like doing things too traditionally. It bores me. I'd have to make something weird. Something that's complete nonsense. Maybe get myself banned for 48 hours for my cock and balls being in the video and being against TOS. Add one of your TikToks as a channel trailer. I could make one from scratch, just like motion graphics wise. Like how I made my intro for my YouTube channel that's now being used as a Seankichu Suddenly Plays Live Twitch trailer, intro. I could make something funky. I can't think of anything fun right now that I could make with me in it. I wouldn't just want to do this thing where you like stand there going, "Hey, it's your boy Sean Face Balls. Come by my stream if you want to see me make Indian food and talk some nonsense. Sometimes see Sham." Anyway. I've still got Bob Ross, by the way. I've followed Bob Ross ever since someone made me do it. I know he's dead, but I like to keep him there in spirit. Let's go to Bob Ross's channel, see what he's doing.
Just both sides. Now, think about how the wave is coming up here and it's hitting. Got to make those little sounds. See? Wipe your brush off as it picks up the color. Okay, here's another one. And don't make it too even. This is water. It's churning and it's mad. Oh, it's just raising the devil.
Okay, I gotta. That's making me laugh too much. I gotta leave.
We'll take.
Bob, shush. When he made the sounds of the wave, that killed me. Oh, what a relaxing man. I want you to raid his stream, but then you weren't able to. That's right. That's right. I tried to raid the stream, but as you blocked, you're not allowed to raid it. I wonder why. Like, what's wrong with raiding Bob Ross? Bring him some attention, you know? So yeah, I just stayed following it ever since. Why not? Kept you company on many overnights. That would be a relaxing way to get through some shitty work. Just listen to Bob Ross's voice on some headphones. Now that's some ASMR for your ass right there. Amazing. Anyway. To hell with all that. I might as well just head off. Maybe I'll stop by and see what I Am Pete's all about some other day. Easy. My headphones are broken as well, Sham. Check this out. They're snapped. I can slot it back into that hole, but it just falls right out. It stays stable if it's sitting on my head, but only just. If I fiddled with them, it would just fall off. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. That was the onomatopoeia when it happened. I have to go find something to snack on now, thanks to fucking Indian food. Wish it wasn't so late so I could actually go get some legit Indian food. I can have some of these pizza shapes. I didn't actually go and buy a whole bunch of new snacks after I ran out. This is the only one I got because it was on sale. 2 for 1. Money hasn't been good lately, so I have to be extra poor with how I live. This is literally the only snack I can afford. And I might be having toast for a couple of my dinners. Such is life. But hey, chill little 3-hour stream. And tomorrow we get to catch up with Dragon's Dogma. I probably won't watch that immediately. I'll do that a bit later on in the stream. Because there's a couple of you that are kind of invested in Dragon's Dogma. Like you, Genie, I think Tenet as well. Like everyone's pretty stoked for that. So usually when there's something like that that everyone is into, I won't do it near the start of the stream. Because it usually takes people a while to cruise by. So I'll look at some other stuff until enough of you are around. And then we'll jump on Dragon's Dogma. I want it now. I'm sorry, Veruca Salt. Daddy, I want it now. I'm actually really good at doing Veruca Salt. Holy shit. If you're ever making a Willy Wonka video game or anime, and you need me to do the VO for Veruca Salt, I'm down. Try and find the video with the post stream because they play the game and chill after the showcase. How long would that be then? Because the video that I've found that I've bookmarked is about an hour long. It was a great moment when they find the Cyclops. You don't want to spoil too much of the game, though, surely. Leave some of the mystery and discovery for when you actually play it yourself. Here's another idea, though, which is completely unrelated. The demo stuff has been in a small particular area. Ah, fair enough. Should I, on one of the upcoming weeks, should I stream Ben 10? I noticed that Game Pass has a Ben 10 video game. You know, a typical kids game based on some popular kids show. I'm like, I don't really know Ben 10. I've never watched the show or even looked into what it's about. But I could totally just go straight and play the game. A lot of people seem to enjoy the week that I played all those what's that dog game called? Oh my god, I forgot. When you play it and if Ashley Johnson voices in it. She might be, for all I know. I know nothing about Ben 10. Paw Patrol. Oh yeah. You hated Paw Patrol Week so much. It's funny because you're like in the minority. Like, a whole bunch of people that stopped by, and some new people as well, showed up during the Paw Patrol stuff that have been here ever since. There's a few of them on my Discord that came from the Paw Patrol Week. A whole bunch of people seem to be really amused by that. But some of them loved it in the way they hated it, though. Like, they're in between. It's like, they talk about it like it was this PTSD period. Like it's a big running joke. A weird part of the furry community that came by. Actually, but there was some crossover between Amori and Paw Patrol. A bunch of people that came from Amori seemed to be really into the Paw Patrol streams. You don't want to know something else crazy? I looked at the store page for the Ben 10 game. It's open world. Like, I googled it after that, and there's like straight up, it's a world map with different biomes, like the city, the mountain, the forest. I was not expecting a kids game based on a popular cartoon property to be straight up like open world Skyrim shit. Remnant 2 is on Game Pass. Yeah, well, yeah, I have to get to that eventually, but that's the kind of thing I would only consider during a period where I'm looking to do something longer. Long games can be problematic for streaming because of how long you get stuck on them. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but you do have to alternate a bit. Stick to shorter things that are like 2 to 3 streams, and then every once in a while you do a big one. But just play the story if you want. I mean, that'll mostly be what I am focused on, but I will get there. To be honest, if I had to choose between Starfield and Remnant 2, I probably would play Starfield first. That's probably heresy to you, but that's the one that intrigues me the most as a RPG fan. Like, my interest is more in the RPG aspects of things than the action-y aspect of things. So, Starfield's just more of an RPG than Remnant is. That's more of an action RPG. It's more about the shooting with the RPG stuff propping it up. But then again, everything calls itself an RPG nowadays. Anything with like a skill tree is immediately an RPG. It's a bit frustrating. Do you think if I wait long enough, they'll add VR to Starfield? Because you can play Fallout 4 and Skyrim in VR now. I'm wondering if if Starfield will get that eventually. Because that'd be even better. It's got the best loading screens. Hell yeah. Loading wallpaper. Let me not do this too much because I might eat more. You wonder how it would work with the menus? Probably the same way Fallout and Skyrim did it. Like in Fallout, you look at your Pip-Boy like it's a menu on a screen in the game, and you interact with it. And in Skyrim, it's similar, except you just bring up the menu in the real world, and you fiddle with it, like it's a holographic screen that's just floating there in front of you. You'd make some amendments to it to make it function better, since you're minority reporting all the menus. So the layout would probably be changed a bit, but it's more doable than it sounds. It's not that big an issue. And there'd be a lot of things that you used to do in the menu that would probably be doable in the game. Like VR is good with adding functions to your actual, like, things you actually do to stuff. Like, for example, in a game with lots of guns on a computer, you might have to go into a menu and use the mouse cursor on a menu screen to fiddle with what attachments you have and stuff. But in a VR game, they would integrate it better where you'd actually hold up the gun in the game world and then hit a button to make all the parts split off it, and then use your hands to actually alternate and snap parts on, like you're building the gun live. That's the good shit. Maybe they could utilize the watch in VR. Oh, they definitely would. You'd be able to look at that on your own arm at any time to see compass coordinates or whatever. Or holographically display the map out of it. Although they probably need to update their map, because I've seen all the complaints people have had about how shit the map system is in Starfield. I think they need to fix that first. They give you the watch and you never use it again. Oh, damn, that's a shame. I know people that have bought the actual collector's edition of it. They got the watch for real. Like, it actually comes with the actual real-life watch you can put on, which is probably worth more than the one in the game. I want the real-life watch. Looks dope. I think I saw, what's that female games journalist? Well, I can't call her a games journalist anymore because she now works for the game development team behind God of War. Hannah something? Do you know who I'm talking about? She's blonde. I think she's the one I saw unboxing the Starfield collectors. Alana Pierce, thank you. I don't know why my brain went to Hannah something. Yeah, I think it was one of her videos where I saw the unboxing of the Starfield thing. That's where I saw the watch. It might be that. I was either that or a different game, I'm not sure. I've seen her unbox something. Used to be in Funhouse. I don't know how I know her. She used to pop up in all kinds of places on the internet, and I think I just got used to seeing her. I memorized her face after seeing her enough times. So every time I'd see her, I'd be like, oh, that's that Alana chick. She wasn't as well known to me as someone like Hex, for example, from Good Game. Like, I still see Hex everywhere online. I think I follow her on Instagram as well. That was before she was in IGN. Oh, that's probably around about when I started to see her most of the time, when she was with IGN. And then from, like, everything after that. And now she's actually, like, on the God of War writing team. Which is an awesome evolution of her career. She's a disabled gamer as well, from what I believe. She's always championing accessibility aspects in gaming, and I think it's because she's got some kind of... Women like Hex and Alana intimidate me. Oh, really? I do find Hex is the much cheesier of the two. Like, when I see her, like, her influencer style posts that she makes about games sometimes, she's much more like goofy and acty with how she tries to like make fun videos about gaming, and it's a lot more cheesy in general. Whereas Alana's a lot more laid back, more like I don't want to call her what's the word I was looking for just then. I've seen a lot of videos with her where she's talking about stuff in gaming culture, where she gives off kind of this vibe of being more of like a jaded games journalist. But I don't want to suggest that she's actually jaded or anything. Like, I don't actually know that for a fact, but she's definitely a lot more chill. A lot more critical stuff. Honestly, I don't really know what Hex is even doing nowadays. I haven't seen her as much. Hang on, let me just... I'm curious now what... Alana... Is it Pierce? I know that she's an advocate for disability stuff in gaming because she's got something. There's something about her that... Maybe it's got it in her Wikipedia. It's an interesting choice of photo for her Wikipedia article. Alana sometimes gives off I'm too cool for this type of vibe, but not in a super bad way. Yeah, I didn't want to make it sound like I was dissing her either when I was trying to describe her personality. Because she's cool. She worked at a call center and found a job listing for a volunteer games journalist position. That must be the IGN thing. Wow, what a come up. Just like call center job just to get by, and then falls into games journalism. Awesome. Personal life. She credits video games with helping her deal with the effects of myalgic encephalomyelitis and tendinitis. Okay, I've heard of tendinitis, but the other one, whoa, what a mouthful. She fundraised for Able Gamers, a charity dedicated to improving accessibility in games, co-hosts the inaugural Video Game Accessibility Awards, and is the Able Gamers Chief Operating Officer, with Able Gamers Chief Operating Officer Steven. In 2014, she became the focus of the news media after she wrote to the mothers of internet trolls who had sent her rape threats. Holy shit. And was a subject to harassment after the Entertainment Software Association, organizer of E3, leaked the personal information of E3's media attendees to the public. She does not feel attachment to any label, but she felt best defined by the term pansexual. Oh, she came out in 2020. So she kind of had like a homosexual, like a lesbian coming out, but she defined it more as pansexuality, I guess. I have an other idea for a Christmas tier list. Best games to get for Christmas. Oh, like Christmas games. I could literally do one for like how we did the top 10 Christmas movies. We could do top 10 Christmas games. People don't talk about Christmas games in the same way they talk about Christmas movies, but there's bound to be a bunch. Die Hard doesn't count. I actually remember that period when she was I remember that being sent rape threat thing. That is actually a baller move, though, to actually like send letters to the mothers of the dudes that are sending you rape threats. Like, holy shit. Way to skip the middleman and go straight to the source. I wouldn't say Christmas games, but the best games to get as... Oh, I know that's what you meant. I was just suggesting another version of that as well. Skyrim would have been an S tier game to get for Christmas. Why specifically Skyrim? Just because of the value for hours play? Alright. Let me get a... What is tendinitis again? Tendon disorder that results in pain, swelling, and impaired functions. People get tendonitis in their wrists a lot, right? Oh, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle. Holy shit. I know about like, I've only heard it talked about in terms of like wrist stuff. I think that might be where it most commonly happens. Causes may include injury or repetitive activities such as gaming. People who have grown up playing Diablo and going click, 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 click. That's where your wrist went. And me and my fingers with fucking Guitar Hero. Big game released near the end of the year. Big games during Christmas have value. I'm going to guess something like Tears of the Kingdom is probably huge as a Christmas gift. It's Nintendo, it's Zelda, it's huge. Can't go wrong. So I know that one. What is this other one she's got? How do you even say it? Myalgic encephalomyelitis. Complex, debilitating long-term medical condition. Core symptoms are lengthy flare-ups following ordinary minor physical or mental activity, such known as post-exertion malaise. Diminished capacity to do tasks that were routine before the illness, including sleep disturbances. This sounds a lot like the tendonitis one we just read. This one just sounds a bit more complicated and maybe grosser. Chronic pain is very common. Incapacitating fatigue. Is that why sometimes Alana seems really tired a lot? Although that's not really that great a connection, since I look really tired most of the time and I don't have this. Gollum, S tier Christmas gift if you hate your kids and couldn't be bothered wasting any coal on them. You feel sorry for poor children that receive that by gullible parents. I don't think that's much of a chance, because Gollum is more of a thing on digital download gaming, right? You won't see that many Gollum box copies on the shelves, I don't think, for grandma to get confused by. Gollum game. Images. Gollum game box. Oh, fuck. Oh, definitely is being sold on disc. No, it does have PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Series X, PC, Nintendo Switch. It's definitely going to be on the shelves. There's a probably pretty good chance that Nana's going to get it, thinking that Lord of the Rings can't go wrong. Ick. Hopefully it's not in great supply. Because why would you have like 10,000 of those in the stockroom? Irritable bowel syndrome. Other common Ooh. Okay, I'm going to click off this before it grosses me out too much. It's probably not that bad, depending on who you are and what version of it you've got. Which I don't think I've ever heard Alana talk about enough to know how severe her stuff is or not, but she's definitely out there championing for the disabled gamers, so it must be bad enough that it's caused her problems in the past. Enough to champion stuff for it. Or against it. Or for the people in gaming. Controllers and shit. Doesn't the PlayStation have some one-handed controller just for stuff like this? I've seen pictures of it. It's weird. It's round. Hard to describe. Look that up, though. It's interesting. Alright, Sham. I'm gonna go find some post-Indian food snacks. Because I'm peckish. You want a one-handed controller for reasons? He says while playing Genshin Impact. I need a one-handed controller for waifus. God damn it. With your mouse pad, your titty gel mouse pad, where it's like an anime chick, but the cushion for your wrist is the tits. Play 2 games at the same time. So, Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. That's the plan. While you give yourself a foot job, no hands required. Apparently you can bend pretty severely at the knee. Fix my mouse pad. Stretch. All right, Sham. I must say goodnight. I'll be back tomorrow, obviously, and you know for what. So, you know. I'm going to go do some research and some Photoshopping for next week's stream plan. And I'll catch you tomorrow, probably. Most likely. If I don't find any food soon, I'm going to be really upset. I'm going to curse this Indian game until morning. Alright, see ya.